Matthew 7, verse 7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks the door will be opened. I was having a reflection on this lately, on the idea of seeking and finding, right? If seeking is the answer to finding, or if it's the root of finding, then why do many of us not find what we're looking for? Most of us are looking for either power, money, sex, respect, fill in the gaps, whatever that might be for you. And we oftentimes run after it, pursue it, right? Chase after it, yet we don't find it. Why? What are some of the reasons why? I've got a quick example for you, right? Imagine that you had an amazing weekend with your friends last night. An amazing night. You went out and you enjoyed this night, and you forgot to buy some food on the way home. And so you wake up this morning and there's nothing in your fridge. There's no food, right? As you ravage through the remains of whatever is left in there, you find an old pizza that was there from 2 weeks ago. Because of your hunger, this piece of pizza looks attractive. It looks like it's amazing, the best that you can have, right? What that tells us is that our actions, how we act as human beings, can derive from the internal state of mind. So the hunger in this state can make me eat something that is out of date. The horniness can make me reach out to someone who's not even good for me. So what can we do with this information? I recently read the book Don't Believe Everything You Think by Joseph Nguyen. And in the book, which I talked about in my previous video, Joseph presents an idea of two major frameworks that we can make decisions from. The first one being inspiration. We can move from inspiration. And the other being desperation. Desperation. Inspiration is the purest form of inspiration that we can have, the purest form of motivation that we can have internally, right? If we're moving from inspiration, we're moving from pureness. Think of it like a child running around, a child jumping on a table, a child spilling coffee on their shirt. It's just pure, it's benign. So it's pure, it's full of abundance, light, etc. On the other side, we have desperation. Desperation is out of fear. From fear as well, we do have lack of patience. Maybe we think God's time is not now. And we can either make decisions out of inspiration or out of desperation. And something that's really important, or something that I find really, really, really interesting about this fact is the idea of chasing versus pursuing. Most of us, out of desperation, is where chasing comes from. Where you chase something. You're chasing after that girl. You're chasing after that success. You're chasing after money. That means you're doing many things. If you're chasing, right? You're doing many things. Doing a lot. Doing a lot. You are chasing whatever you see. Most times you've got low patience, low self-esteem, low self-control, etc. On the other hand, you have pursuing, where you pursue something. Pursuing comes from abundance. I'm abundant. Pursuing comes from, it's not desperate, it's not in a rush, it's just full. I'm pursuing something out of my fullness of who I am as a person. It's full. Pursuing something is all about becoming. You are becoming something, i.e. I'm becoming a public speaker by posting videos on YouTube, by learning about speaking all the time. I'm becoming, and I'm pursuing something, and everything stems from my inspiration. On the other hand, my chasing is all about the next big thing. It's all about the goal, the big goal. If only I can have this, then I'm going to be happy. If only I can get this next job, then I'm going to have more money. If only I can chat to this girl or do whatever, then I'm going to be happy. Then you're chasing it. No self-control, low self-worth. And then the foundation of that desperation. And most of us, if we were to question the basis upon which our actions are based, it's either from desperation or inspiration. Desperation oftentimes is felt and crowded in fear. Inspiration, on the other hand, is joy, pure joy, love, peace, all of which are the fruits of the Spirit, by the way. Now, why is this important? What's the central theme? What message am I trying to communicate with you today? I found something really interesting. It's still in Matthew 7:24, where Christ says, "Everyone who hears my words and puts them into practice is like a wise man who builds a house on the rock. The rains come down, the streams rise, and the winds blow and beat against the house, yet it does not fall." I read this recently, and what the message that I was getting was the idea that building anything on desperation, building anything from a place of chasing it, is the same thing as building a house on sand. So you're building this house on sand, right? Winds are going to come, things are going to happen, that's going to fall. And maybe that's the reason why God does not give us the things that we're after. On the other hand, with inspiration, with the heart, with where we are, being full, I'm already content where I'm at. I'm not just pursuing this girl because I'm empty. I'm full. That's the same as being in that house on rocks, solid rocks. In this case, we get winds, we get whatever, pressure, and that still stands. So what is my central message today? What am I trying to communicate with you today? What is the point of this message? I guess I'll just skip that up and I'll just write the message up the top. The big message today is why. It's a good question to ask yourself. Why? So, if you want to do something, lately I had a thought. I had a tough week, and I thought to myself, man, I've just reached out to my ex and everything's gonna be fine, right? I'm gonna go back to this season mindset and type. Then I had to ask myself, why? Why do I want to reach out to that person? Is this out of inspiration or is it out of desperation? Truthfully, it was out of desperation. It was out of fear. It was out of holiness. It's crazy to say out loud, but like, it's really, really important to ask yourself why. And that is my central message today. If I could just summarize this message with one word, I would say, ask yourself why, and get to the root of why you're actually making decisions. Why am I going to have this pizza that's been in the fridge for 2 weeks when I can go and get some groceries, prepare myself something fresh and healthier for today? Please feel free to comment, like, share, subscribe, whatever's on your heart. It's your boy, your brother, your friend, Nazimba, and I will see you in the next video. Boom.